Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm kind of on a roll. You ever have one of those days where last week was such a struggle to film, and today I think I'm on like video 4, which is like a week and a half. Anyway, so trying to clean up because I have been cutting and gluing and stitching and all of that. And guess what? I changed my mind on something. So you shall see in a second. So I'm going to take you along and we're going to do this. Okay. Because in my mind, this spread that I'm working on right now is kind of like the villain spread. And I guess before I start, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Sorry. Because I'm filming back to back, I'm just kind of going on a roll, forgetting that, you know, this will probably be like 2 weeks before you all see this. So, first and foremost, I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I am so appreciative of all of you. I do want to remind everybody, if you would like to be added to my Happy Mail list, just go on over to Facebook and look for Jackie Black. And you will find me with my big old face and big old glasses. You can't miss me. And just message me your address, and I'd be so happy to send you some Happy Mail. I'm going to just start picking a couple of people, like maybe one a week or one every other week, somewhere in there. And then, of course, now it's all buried because I've been playing. Make sure you go on over to one of my very favorite Facebook groups. Go on over to Boho Daydreams. You will find a fabulous bunch of ladies over there. Just make sure that you are answering all the questions so that the admin can actually add you, because otherwise we don't know if you're human. It's kind of been crazy how AI is just getting nutty, and it's getting smarter too. It's kind of scary. But anyway, so make sure you go on over there, hit everybody up. So I am working on the Steampunk journal, and it is a vintage photo album, which you will see in just a second if you're just joining me. And if you are just joining me, make sure that you hit the like, the share, and the subscribe. The sooner I get to 1,000, the sooner we can get on to another big giveaway, which I am thinking I am going to do like an ephemera pack. Vintage pages, maybe even a whole vintage book. I haven't decided yet. You guys just tell me what you would like. I love the interaction. Okay, so what I'm doing though is, if you've been watching the videos, we're working on this page spread that I wanted to do some flips text, and I was going to do it all on one page. I actually decided to do it on 2 pages. Because I'm trying not to over bulk, because I know when I get to the ephemera part, I'm going to go crazy. So, yeah, I decided to split it onto 2 different pages, which you're going to see in 1 second. I also decided to do a little bit of sewing. And the paper you're seeing, oh, see, I did ink cut. Yeah, just had it turned upside down. This is actually a big paper pad I found at Walmart. It is a calligraphy, like a practice sheet for calligraphy, which I want to teach myself to do that, you know, in my spare time, because, you know, I have like a million things going on, but why not in the middle of the evening when I really can't move? Then that would be fantastic. But this is great paper for these little pockets. So that's all I'm doing. I wasn't even going to take you along for this because I know gluing can not be the most exciting thing, but then I get to chat with you anyway. So I hope y'all would just let me know what you're doing. I love that. I love the interacting with you all. Okay, now this is like I haven't decided if this is the mad scientists or if this was the mom and dad's workroom, and the villain guy is going to come and get it. But either way, I did want to have almost like a window panel for these, and then it kind of evolved from there. So all I did is this is from another kit, and I forget, of course, but I will make sure I write down all the different kits that I used in the description box. Hopefully by the time this video actually goes up, I will have had time to actually play. And so I'll actually be able to, and I know to link, all I have to do is copy and then post it, or whatever it's called, paste it. There you go. However, I can't figure out how to do it on my phone, and so I'm going to have to figure out how to do it on my computer. I just literally haven't had time. And then I did buy a mouse, but the mouse that I had ordered didn't come with the little part that I need in order for it to be wireless, because you know, there just seems to always be something that I have to get. One more thing. And so yeah, it's just kind of been very, very crazy for me. It's like I literally just found out that all these years, let's see, this is going to be the piece that opens. This will be the piece, so maybe it'll be on this piece. Had to think there logistically for a minute. Anyway, so I just found out that my marriage certificate, well, I found out a while ago that it was not legal, that I just had kind of like a novelty copy, but that novelty copy I've been using for like 30 plus years. This is the kit and the other sister from Tracy Fox. And anyway, so literally I've been trying to get a copy of my original marriage certificate for a while now. And the thing is that on my marriage certificate, it says Jacqueline, whereas my ID says Jackie. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So I went to the notary yesterday, and hopefully the one I sent is going to be the one so I can get a new ID. So all I did with this is I cut some cardstock down, and then I just scored it, and I folded it, and I'm just making little flaps. Okay, so let's make sure that's on there. Where's my, I know I have spreaders. I'm kind of making a mess because I have been playing down here all morning. Choose this and trying to film, because again, I try to film all in one day and get at least 3 videos up and going, and then I work on other projects. Okay, so there we go. Gosh, I make such a mess, so many things. Let's hopefully I got everything on the right side, because that would not. I wanted to have another pocket here and here. So now let's go ahead, and I'm trying to use up my scraps. So, excuse me one moment. So, this is what I did. I took another one of the kits. Again, I don't have the names right in front of me. I had the sheet of paper. And then, of course, like, I'd be moving things around as I go. So, I will make sure I put it in the link. So, I took those sheets and I sewed goofy, crazy stitching all around it. And then I glued them onto here. So originally this piece and this piece were going to also be flapping. But again, I have to really, really work on not bulking this up a whole lot. So that being said, it's still going to bulk, but it's not all going to be on one page. And I kind of thought this looked great because then we have all the gears and this wonderful look to go with our like workroom where they discovered how to do time machines. So now I have to think, how am I going to do this? Because it has to, let's see, and I'm using up all my scraps too. So I know I want this one to be on here. I want it to be on that side, and then that'll open up. But then, how are we going to do I want it to be here? Uh-oh, I'm missing, oh, there it is. I'm not missing it. Oh my goodness, I hope I didn't. Sometimes you never know. So this will open up. I'm trying to decide if I want them side by side like this to make it kind of like a window maybe. Do I want them staggered? I don't know. Am I the only one who ever thinks like this? It's like decisions, decisions. I'm thinking, because this piece of scrap didn't go all the way to the end, so I could do it that way. And then we could, and then do I want to make this a pocket too? Which I might. Let me see. That's going to be a pocket as well, but I'm almost thinking, let's see, I don't know. Do I like the look this way? And that way? I think maybe I do, I don't know. That would cover up all of these, or I could just go a little bit higher. Or I could go all the way up. And then this literally was, I just collaged and I sewed goofy sewing so it would be all goofy. So we could do it that way, then have pocket on top, or do I want it side by side? Kind of want to see like where that is. Maybe this one a little bit higher, and then do pockets that way. And then I want to make sure you could still write on this, and you'd still be able to pull something out of that. So there we go. Can't overthink everything. So we're going to make both of these pockets as well, because why not? And I don't know, maybe I won't fill them up, but there would be there for whoever has it. I always say that. I always wind up filling them because I just kind of can't help myself. I did too, because, you know, I'm not supposed to be, of course, I kind of really want to see that band. So we're just going to do that this. So I'm just kind of lining it up on this edge right here. Because I really do kind of want to see this scrap, because it looks like the middle, it goes to where the suitcases were. And I just kind of want it to be seen. And then you can still open this where you'll be able to write on it. I hope, because I am going to glue something else over there too. So let's get this all down. Got kind of glue going everywhere. Get that pushed down. I don't know where my little plastic guys are. Here it is. They're like my little glue spreaders. They came out of a fishing tackle box thing. I don't know. I got it from my grandson. Oh, you know, I could have made that a pocket too. Oh, well. Okay. Can only make so many pockets and have so many. And we're also making sure that we have lots and lots of writing space as well. Okay. So there's where our, I don't know, maybe they have to like travel down. Now, do I want to make, this will have to probably be a top loading instead of side. So, yep, we'll make it a pocket too. Why not? I was actually going to glue stuff down here and make stuff down there a pocket. And then, again, I changed my mind. Like I said, the journal itself, I think, just decides, okay, no, I don't want a pocket there. No, dress me here. Don't dress me there. There you go. And I didn't have enough to go out. So what I'm doing is I'm literally going to just measure it where it covers right along that line. And we're going to take it, this one, down to the end of the page. And make sure that that is straight and that's straight. And then open this up. And then you have more writing. We'll have tags here. And then we have our sister here, okay? And she is going to be introduced, which means on the following pages, we'll have to somehow integrate our other sister. Or maybe I could even put sister here from the Lady Vagabond. I also ordered, like I think I quit talking and saying, I am going to decorate those. I bought another paper pad. It's not the same Lady Vagabond as the one I have, but it is going to match this, and I got it because it has like a whole bunch of family pictures at the end, and I ordered it for that one page for the back page. So now we're just going to have flaps that go up and flaps that go that way. Okay, so let's move you over here. And I really liked this black and white. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the pictures, like in the movies where they'll literally go from like the black and white scene. Well, on the flip side of this, which we might get to, you'll be able to see that those are actually going to be like our time machine. Okay, so again, I'm just going to go ahead. This is just going to be another writing space because I do want to make sure that there's lots of places to write in. And if you don't want to write, you could add pictures of your family. So just want to make sure that I'm keeping lots of that in this album as well. So because for me it's the same day, it's still nice and sunny. My dog is like cracking me up. We are slowly moving our lawn from grass to rock. And that is because I do not have a green thumb. And so, hold on one second so I can make sure that I'm getting this where I want it. And so my husband just doesn't want to do the yard anymore except for his little garden that he did. And so our little dog has this one little patch in the front yard, which is really small, and it's actually going to get taken away. So I'm thinking we're going to have to just give him one little patch of grass somewhere, because even the backyard's getting rocked, because we just literally don't want to spend the time doing it. Because we're just constantly on the go. Constantly. Okay. That being said, do we want this down and make this a pocket as well? Oh my goodness, I have so many pockets. Maybe not. Maybe, oh, I don't know. You know what? Yes. I think we're going to do side pockets. So that being said, I don't want to glue this end. I want to glue these ends. I have to kind of put my fingers where I don't want to glue. Anyway, so I took him out because he had to go potty, and I'm down here listening to my Lord of the Rings soundtrack because I love Lord of the Rings. And I'm kind of in my marathon time where I watch all of them, including The Hobbit, everything. And I even watch like the making of. We're going to scoot this. Well, do I want it more in the middle? I can't decide. I want to make sure that you'll know that you can pull from there. So go ahead and get that down. Anyway, so I'm down here listening to it. I had to take him out, and he was not a happy little puppy when I had to bring him in. He's rolling around, and the grass is still dead, but it's thinking about coming back. Okay, so let me see here. This is going to get glued up here. Now, do I want to? I think I do. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to crop this. And I don't want a big crop, I don't think. I just want like little ones. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now I have this glue here that's going to make me nuts. Or do I want to add, ooh, that kind of looks cool. So maybe I'm going to do that. Where's my paper trimmer? Because I couldn't decide fast enough where I wanted to lay. So I kind of don't want to see that. Oh, sorry. My TV remote was underneath my... Oh my gosh, this video is already getting long. It goes so fast when I'm playing with y'all. I think I just literally lose track of time when I'm down here, and I'll look up and it'll be like the room's getting darker and darker, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been in here for 12 hours. Okay, so let's go ahead and round this as well. And then I don't even know if I want to ink it. Probably should. Just a little. Let's just ink that up really quick. This book, I literally I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but because I've never done anything quite like this with all the, I mean, I've tried to do the flips and the tags and everything else, but I've never really committed to doing one. Do I want the corners on that side? I think I actually do. I want to see like where it's torn. So let's go ahead and glue this down so you don't see that ugly. So one thing in working with black is it shows everything. It's kind of like if you're a hairdresser and you're cutting a blonde. You make a boo-boo and yeah, you can see all of those boo-boos. So let's get that on there. And then you could even write. I just kind of like how that looks. Don't know if I'm going to do it on the other side. We'll have to see. All right. So we're going to let that dry. And that is going to get glued. And now again, so if you're scoring these, you can see how I scored here at like 1/2 inch and then about, I don't know, 1 inch and 1/2 inch. And I did that because originally I was going to do it this way for you. So you fold on your first fold line, and then that's where you would actually glue it. So you have to imagine I would have glued it right there. And then do you see how it would then have like that inch? The reason being is if I was doing an actual folio, I would have other things down here that would actually build up, flip out, and then you would have that. But because I literally can't bulk, so I can't have something up like this, I decided I'm going to have to just glue it down so it lays flat. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay it where it goes along that line. So now we have our villain. So let's go ahead and get this part cut. We're just going to do little tiny corners. And again, you can see where I scored that too because, you know, I never know how. Okay, so you're going to go, let's make sure we have this right. And we have to decide who's going to go on top. Do I want that one on top? Maybe. Let's see. I do think I want this to be my top one. Not that it really matters right now, but then we're going to glue you down on here and get the side that's already inked. I love this paper. I am going to coffee dye some of it. Again, I bought the pad at Walmart. It is so that you can teach yourself how to do calligraphy. I've actually never seen that paper pad at Walmart before. And so I grabbed one. I should, if I get down there again this week, and I have to grab another one so that I can dye one because it is thick enough that you can make tags with it. It's just a great filler and background, and I just love how it looks, especially for the theme that I have going with the steampunk. Okay. Let's try to have you a little more centered, yes, hopefully. I'm working black on black. Sometimes it's really hard to see. Keep losing my glue spreader. Get that all done up. And then tomorrow I'm thinking, so I watch all these artists. I do watch y'all at night. I try to, at least when my husband goes to bed and I'm kind of insomnic. And generally, if I'm going to have a flare-up, oh, that's kind of cool. Sorry, my mind is so squirrely. That's when I try to catch up, and I've really been watching like this wide range of artists. A lot with mixed media is because I haven't played with mixed media for a really long time. Hold on, I want you to be the pocket here. And so I've been watching a couple of them, and I love how because I've been playing so much with like my hot glue, Again, because I have like all these sticks, and I literally gave myself, it's been years ago, but I gave myself second-degree burns, burning myself. So I don't like to use it a lot, and I've just kind of gotten brave where I can use it. And so, hold on one second, I just kind of want to have these pictures matching a little bit, even though, well, I guess not, because I'm not going to put a side on you, so you're just going to be what you're going to be. Sometimes you just got to put it down and say, yep, that's where you're going. Well, except for you do have to have it where it matches, at top at least, and bottom. Anyway, so I seen this artist do it on canvas, and I have played with that, and I'm going to be doing that for the jellyfish journal. So I might take y'all along for that little experiment. I don't know. We'll see. I've never done it, but isn't that what it's all about? I like my channel to be about that, where I kind of don't know what I'm doing. And that's okay, because then I can take you along to play. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. We're going to glue this. And I'm thinking we have to just make up our mind. Do I want him? Or I think he might have to go up top. Okay, so now we're going to have to run the glue along here. And we want to get it really good, because I'm not going to really see what the other side. The other side I'm going to have to cover, which I may actually just do with strips instead of covering the whole page. We'll see. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, how could it already be a half an hour? Okay. Well, you got to see at least that part of us getting these done. And then you want to make sure you're only grabbing one page, so I'm not gluing two down. You're going to go ahead, and my big thing is that I want to make sure it's lining up with this piece of paper over here. That's my guideline. And then you see this strip, but that being said, all we have to do is use a piece of scrap, and I have a ton of scrap papers, and I'm just going to glue that on there. This will have to be an empty page, and then this page is going to be where our time machines are, which that, oh my gosh, I couldn't film that for y'all. Sorry. Like, I was literally beating my head. Hopefully I've been in frame all this time. You never know until after I'm done filming, and yeah. Because, like I said, whatever reason, it changes when I don't really edit. I just, once I load it, it's like the view is different. I don't know, it changes sizes. It's always interesting. Anyway, trying to figure out how to get my time machines. I wanted them to move, and I wanted to do like a fake railroad track with them. Yeah, it was rather exciting, but I did figure out how to do it. Okay. All right. So now we got that lined. So we're going to go ahead and get this, and I guess I'll have to film maybe one. Maybe I'll be like 2 weeks ahead. All right. Get that down. Make sure that that glue is spread. Holding. Make sure you came out on that side too. You really do want to make sure that this goes down, because it's going to be used an awful lot to be flipped up, flipped out. Of course, we're going to put something else on here, so that's also going to help strengthen it. So there you go, guys. Look at this. So then we have this will open up here, and you have writing space. Of course, you're going to have a little pocket here, and you're going to have no pockets on this side, but you will have a pocket go up here. You're going to have a pocket here, and you have more writing space. Then we will go ahead and be able to flip this all the way out. I'm trying to move it up, so that's going to flip out. Let's go ahead and wipe up this glue right here. That flips in. Now, I don't know, I might go ahead and, again, Tracy has in her kit. She has a lot of wonderful pockets. I kind of have the kit here, I think. So see, she has a lot of these wonderful pockets, like these. She has side pockets like that. And I'll probably go in afterwards, and we'll go ahead and glue some of those down in there. And so that, I like the crazy stitching, but I'll probably go ahead and put a pocket or something in there. I don't know if I'm going to add a magnet. Maybe. Magnets bulk. And so we have to be careful with that. Okay, guys, so this is already 30 minutes. But look at us. We're just cruising along. I really think that if I play down here on just this, I'll have this done, and we could do ephemera the following week. So this page, I'm literally just going to glue some scraps that you'll see on the next video. Then we're going to have to skip a couple of pages because we don't want to bulk. We're going to do our time machine, and yeah, look at that. Now you can see why I be needing, I don't know if I'll be able to use it because you can see that's pretty thick, but wouldn't it be great to have the whole family just end over here? So thank you guys. Please make sure you like, you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I just want to say thank you again. Thank you so much for supporting me. I just love and appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you on the flip side.